Hey, what's up everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. If you could be so kind as to hit that like and subscribe button and that little bell next to the subscribe button so you can get all my content when it uploads, that would be much appreciated. I want to jump right into today's video because it goes in line with something that I was talking about not too long ago, which was Albert Penelo did a review or did an interview with Eurogamer and was asked about the price of the Xbox Scorpio, and he's brought up the fact that it would be fun to talk about the price subject because they originally said, well, it's got to be much more expensive than the PS4 Pro, right? And he kind of laughed and basically said, well, we're going to have fun talking about this next year, pretty much indicating a lot along the lines of what I've heard, which was they're going to have a competitively priced version. And I know a lot of people jump and go, well, how can they do this, and this? Well, a lot of people are looking at this as in terms of PC or whatever. It's a closed box, first of all. Second of all, Microsoft, as I said all along, could have had a 6 teraflop machine out this year for the $700-800 that a lot of people were claiming that the Scorpio was going to be. The reason for the wait until next year is to get power and price, and you're going to be able to get that with the new parts and things like that coming out next year. So Phil Spencer actually kind of addressed this as well in an interview, and what he said was very interesting. He discussed the price of the upcoming Xbox Scorpio, and I'll link an article so you guys can read this for yourself too. And he says it'll look like it'll have various hard drive options. Spencer said, so you can see the price of the Xbox One S today. When we designed both of these, which we kind of designed in a parallel, we thought about the price performance of what we wanted to hit with the Scorpio relative to what we were able to do with the S, so that we would have a good price continuum. So people would look at these two things as a disconnected because of the price delta. So I think you will feel like it's a premium product, a premium console, and not anything more than that. So I wouldn't get people worried about this thing is going to be like unlike any other price you've ever seen. We didn't design it that way. That said, the opening price point for the Xbox One S and the different hard drive sizes, that is a critical part to the whole product. When I think about it as a product line, you should expect the pricing to kind of be in line with that. So he's basically saying you can expect pricing to be in line with the Xbox One S, which there was a $399 2TB version and a $299 500 gig version. And I know everybody's like, well, why would they put a 500 gig in the Xbox Scorpio? And I can say this right now. And Phil Spencer can reach in his back pocket, and you know what he pulls out? He pulls back the ability for people to have external hard drives, which are insanely cheap, right? Like the internal stuff that these companies use, they raise the prices of these consoles. I know everybody says that they don't, but they actually do raise the price of these consoles. So Xbox has the ability to do something like 16 teraflop or terabytes of storage or whatever via external hard drives. I think I have like 7 or 8, so I'm pretty good to go. But this is something that they're going to be able to do. So why not put a 500 gig out there for $399? You know what I mean? You want people to adopt your console, that's what you do. You need a $399 version out there. You can do a $499 1 terabyte or 2 terabytes, whatever. But I think you got to get that base model because the initial people that are going to buy this thing are going to be the people that have external hard drives already. And they're just going to unplug them from their Xbox One S's or whatever and then plug them right into the Scorpio. And that's the way things are going to go. They're going to go about their business. To me, I'm always going to buy the cheapest iteration available as far as with the smallest hard drive size because I already have a bunch of hard drive space. So I don't really care about like 2 terabytes or whatever, so I'm not going to pay an extra $200 for 2 terabytes when I can get it for cheaper, So I think that Phil Spencer's definitely hinting at that. And anybody that thought that this thing was going to be insanely priced, you're out of your mind. And I said it all along, that this thing would be priced well and is going to be priced reasonably, and you're going to see a couple of different SKUs. And this is all hinting at what I've been told and what I've told you guys for months and months now. So it's definitely looking good for Xbox, and I think that this is something that is going to be good for all of us in the long run, and I'm very excited to see more on Scorpio. I'm glad that Microsoft is talking about Scorpio because you don't want Sony to get away with the entire gamut of all the publicity for the PS4 Pro, because Scorpio is coming. It's much more powerful. It's not going to be as expensive as people thought, and it's going to have better games than the PS4 Pro, and it's going to have a 4K Blu-ray player, and it's going to allow external hard drive support. It's going to do so much more than the PS4 Pro. That's why it needs to always be in the conversation with the PS4 Pro, because they're competing directly, and Microsoft needs to keep reminding people of this so that they keep doing a good job. So make sure you guys check out the article from my friends Xbox Mad, and make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you want to hit me up on Twitter at @the_Crapgamer or Xbox Live MOH Crapgamer. And as always, have a great day, and thanks for watching. Crapgamer.